just two black brothers on the microphone. It's just two black brothers on the microphone. It's just two black brothers on the microphone. It's just two black brothers on the microphone. You already know what the time is. I handle my biz. It ain't no sleeping on the job. Open up your eyelids. We back working on the craft, doing what we do best. Full court running the press. A couple of vets. By request is just two black brothers discussing everything under the sun. Victorious run, rushing for the touchdown. 2-point conversion. We not kicking. We philosophizing with PoPolitickin. The DJ, period, point blank. The choice ain't too difficult, but we do what the mother folks can't. In the paint, we going hard, cause we gotta be. Draft pick, lottery flow, sacred geometry. That's right, the people do so much talking. They close their mouth when they hear grown-ups talking. I showed up often doing more of the work. It's 4 eyes, now who you with? Well, spoiler alert, it's just two black brothers on the microphone. Getting live for the interview. It's just two black brothers on the microphone. They might teach you a thing or two. It's just two black brothers on the microphone. Tell them if your baby mom asks. It's just two black brothers on the microphone. With a motherfucking podcast.
Yo. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna hold you though. That might be the dopest podcast interview they got on right now.
You already know what it do. Thank you. I just God is great. God is great. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. I was like, I know it's a lot of podcasts and a lot of like athletes or rappers doing podcasts, but our theme song, we up there with all of them. I know that. Both of the theme songs, the Just Two Black Brothers and the PoPolitickin theme song.
Talking about, oh man, and that new one I just did. Ooh wee.
Yeah, we're gonna play that a little later.
Sweet.
Yo. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to the podcast. This is Just Two Black Brothers. We got the third brother with us, Mr. 4 Eyes. What's going on with you, sir?
Man, God is absolutely amazing. Just another beautiful day in Atlanta. Man, just out here vibing with my bro number 2, plotting and planning, strategizing on making everything great and gracious for this 2024.
Yeah, that's what's up. So I see you. I've been watching you doing a lot of things. You just had something. Then you have like the DJ Kerosene listening party that was yesterday.
Oh yeah. So what the T is I do a weekly function every Monday called Atlanta Beach Street at the Handlebar on the corner of Edgewood and Boulevard. And DJ Kerosene, he's the resident DJ there, like well respected, true hip hop, like champion, flag waving champion for hip hop here in the A. And it was his birthday yesterday. And he put out an album. He recently recovered a hard drive with some old beats that he lost. So he put out 94 tracks. I think he's 74. Yeah. It's like 70 or 90, but he put them all out, 3 different projects that he put out. Man, it was a listening party for him last night in addition to it being his birthday. And yeah, man, it was a wonderful time. Man, everybody had a good, you digging. It was a stone groove. And yeah, man, we just keeping the hip hop thing going here in the A, man.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yeah, you still doing your thing. So what are you cooking up for 2024 for the people?
Man, 2024 is absolutely fantabulous. In addition to my weekly event, we got a concert series associated with it, the Atlanta Beach Street Concert Series. So we got some of those popping up quarterly, looking like right now. And then, man, albums, man, projects. I got projects for days. I got my album. I got Atlanta Beach Street compilation album. There's so many artists and producers that I'm working with. Soul Messiah, my guy Geechee Flash, AOS, Senior Chaos, always on some Ultra Beats demonstrations.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of good digging project wise. Just want to really bombard the game and just really oversaturate it with good hip hop. See if we can't get things balanced out in the process.
That's been your journey too, trying to balance out the game.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you for noting, man. It's important to just put more substance out there. Edutainment, man. We can entertain, but there need to be more education. We need to have more gems and jewels being dropped in the music. So, that's my mission.
Yeah, I'm gonna say what I like the most from what I see from you. And what I like the most are the freestyles.
Gracias, mi amigo. I always let it entertain. Always let it entertain.
Yeah, can you let us know like how you came about that and like how long you been doing it so far? Cause I know it seemed like a couple years.
Man, what happened? Yeah, I think I started. It was either end of 2018. Yeah, it started off. I was promoting a birthday party that I had. I was doing a live comedy mixtape. Me and Head Crack and my guy U George. It was like imagine the Chappelle show being performed on stage, but all the sketches is raps. Like we was running that real tough, and I was doing a birthday version for myself, and I was looking for ways to promote online. And like one of the things I do best is rap. So I posted a 7-day campaign of just me doing verses every day. And in the process, I got a good response, and folks was like, yo, man, you should do this every day. And then I pondered it for a couple of weeks, and then I just started going in. I was just dropping a verse every day for, I think I went to like 100. And then I kind of like slowed up. At first it was every day. And then I was also the manager of a pizzeria. So it was, I had to take Sundays off. So I stopped putting verses up on Sundays so I could just at least focus on doing just like other stuff. Cause it's one thing to get the verse prepared, get the lighting, you just really go into the production of it. I was wearing different hats and scarves. I had different glasses, putting the whole outfit together. So I was really making a thing of it.
That was a job.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, everything social media wise has gotten that much more intricate and sophisticated as far as, backdrops, green screen, extra lighting, stands. And it's made it to where the artist can be self-sufficient and thrive, and move through these social channels and really, build their brand and make a name for himself. And that's pretty much what I kept doing. Just constantly still dropping verses. I went to like once a week. And then after that, I started accepting beats from producers, and then I was rapping over producers' beats. And then just started doing jingles for different, companies, or if you had a book, you had a product, podcast, I started doing intros and things of the nature. So if it wasn't one thing, it was something that I could always do to keep my brand established, always test the craft for the pen, but stay relevant, because out of sight be out of mind, like a mofo.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I was thinking, man. You was talking about social media, like it is intricate now. Like it's so intricate now. You like, yo, was that a real video I just saw?
Oh, AI video, it was real. AI cover, AI pictures, yeah. Is that really them commenting, or is that AI commenting for them? Because I ain't gonna lie, I use AI for a lot of my posts now. Yeah,
I mean,
it make it way easier for you.
I mean, that's what technology, oddly enough, is like. That's the purpose of it, is to make life easier. But when we was in school, they purposely told us not to use calculators, because then we would rely on the machine as opposed to building our brain.
Right.
But now it's the exact opposite. They don't want people to use their brain. They want you to rely on it. So then folks will be dependent.
But what you think about AI rappers though, using other rappers' voices, but with their own original content?
I mean, I done used the honey pack before, so I ain't tripping. Folks got to do what they got to do. Everybody got to get it in how they can. It's just you don't want to rely on it. That's the whole point. Is you have crutches when your leg hurt, but the more you rely on the crutch, the more you don't strengthen the muscles in your leg that you need to not use the crutches. So
right. But I was thinking, how could those artists, like, even for yourself, like, what if an artist was like, yo, I got this dope track, but I want it to sound like Four Eyes did it. Like, can you copyright your voice in this age with the AI?
I'm sure if you get on it ahead of time, there is a way that you copyright your voice, but it's a lot of folks who, have already got for whatever in whatever contract they sign, like when you use the AI app, apparently you pretty much give away your image and likeness for that app now to use whenever they want to. So I'm sure it goes the same way with certain voice things. If folks ain't reading the fine print or whatever, they just signing up for this, that, or the third.
Your voice could be used whenever, however we see fit. Type joint.
Right. You got to pretty much be at this point like a end of the world doomsday bunker type dude with everything. Like just always preparing for the worst or the end of times is like yeah, control your image, your likeness, your voice. You grow your own food, like everything. Everything needs to be self-sufficient as much as possible, realistically. But I mean, that takes work. That takes discipline. That takes.
How would you feel if a dude dropped a whole album with his words but your voice? Like
I mean, I would be.
Would you be honored or flattered or upset?
Oh no, because what is it? What is the quote about flattery and
imitation is a serious form of flattery?
Yeah, but it's a line that's left off of there. There's another line attached to that has something to do with mediocrity. And that people always leave it off. It's like, no, it's not flattery. It's only a sign of the other person's mediocrity or their lack of talent. But that line is always left off of it. So I wouldn't be cool with it, but everybody, I like to give people the room that they need to be who they are. And even if that is a loser or a dirt smoker, I don't, so be it. That's what they choose to do. But, me personally, I don't even know how to,
I found the quote. It said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity can pay to greatness.
Mm-hmm. That mediocrity can pay to greatness. So as long as folks know that they're being mediocre AF by doing that, then cool beans. But they don't know it because that last part of the quote isn't emphasized or stressed enough when we make that statement. But I've always been an advocate. Me and my bro, I come from a family to where like we know greatness. We come from greatness. We was raised on greatness. And you can also see that there's been a constant campaign for mediocrity to, I don't know, like give everybody a medal. And it's like, nah, I really like it when we kind of was able to separate hot from cold. I know it's all water, but I do different things with hot water than I do with cold water. So there's value in hot and there's value in cold, but let's not just blanket it, water it down, and just lose the certain elements that differentiate the individuality of things. And now to impersonate, to steal, to straight outright bite, copy, it's almost like the norm. It's accepted, it's appreciated, it's understood. And when we was growing up, it wasn't like that. Like it was a sin to do it. And now, hey, that's funny. Things that used to be sins are now widely accepted amongst the community. That's odd. Whole nother conversation, I suppose. But yeah, I would kind of be pissed, but then I wouldn't be pissed because it is what it is.
I was gonna say, as far as with the music, like who are some people you look at when you think about greatness?
Man, I mean, classically, greatness musically, I always jump to Michael Jackson, Prince first. James Brown, Stevie Wonders. I mean, your Al Greens, your Temptations. Like I was raised in the backseat of my mother's car, so I always go old school soulful first, and then my mama is hip hop. She the one who got me beat street, crush groove, and breaking. I didn't have no Blockbuster card. I wasn't renting in videos when I was, a child. So my mama put me up on hip hop technically. And my family, my sisters was the ones bringing the tapes on. But KRS-One is always going to go down as greatness, style-wise, content-wise, entertainment-wise, just like, man. And then we can come up to today, like who do I love right now? It's a bunch of new cats. Well, my guy Bruiser Wolf out of Detroit. Absolutely love dude. Super raw. I mean, we could say Nas's and Jada's. And I'm a big RJ Payne lover, 38 Special. I mean, I could jump all around the board as far as folks who influence me. You know, we are all children of God. We are all part and parcel to the Most High, Supreme Creator of the universe. So the greatness in some aspect or form exists in every way. It's just having that keen eye to sort it out and find it. And that's what Four Eyes do, is I find that little piece and I absorb it like an John Q and add it to my repertoire. And I see greatness in everything though. But man, it's a shit ton of artists that I never have the list just handy off the top. But shit, everybody, I'm a big advocate of getting something from everybody.
I feel you on that one. What's your t-shirt say?
Oh man, what is my guy Rob Love, Gorilla Republic, too many whack rappers. Yeah, man, not enough. Yeah, man. And it's not, but it and I take that back.
I mean, it is, but it ain't.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was going to say. It is, but the channels to get to them aren't readily available. It's like you got to go through a cave in the inner earth to find, you know, like the plethora that exists. They out there, but it's like they few and far between. Or the illusion is that they're few and far between because we're being so oversaturated with all the other stuff that's, you know, not as nutritious.
No, yeah, you gotta take a chance to find a dope MC. Like my thing, what I do now is I go on I check new releases on Apple Music and I just play one. And I be finding some hard artists that way doing that, but it's like I shouldn't have to do that because I hear the other rappers just walking down the street, you know.
Right.
But for the dope ones, like you said, you got to find those.
And it's a new day and age also, you know. Before, if we was just basing what we thought was dope on lyrics, now it's like we think dope is based on business acumen. So LaRussell is amazingly great to me for how he operates, his lyricism, his stage presence, his everything, the way his family get behind. He has a whole team operation. How he moves, his integrity, his principles. I love his interviews. Like, dude is inspirational and he motivates me, like as a new cat. So they are out there. It is literally just a matter of even redefining what we see as dope. Because now a dope artist might just be somebody who dresses really good. Like, yo, he ain't the best rhymer, but yo, his beats and his clothing is amazing. I'm not gonna say no names. But it's like, yo, that's still dope has it's a multi-layered definitions of dope these days.
Mm-hmm. But like you were saying when we first came on, you gotta have social media. You gotta have all these different layers to, like, before you were just a rapper, yo. Like, I rap, but now you gotta be able to do everything else. And I feel like some people don't want to do it because they feel like they caving into the way the game is now. But I feel like like Pope talking about the like the streamers and stuff. You gotta. That's why they started to see all these rappers jump on these streams and stuff with these other guys because they feel like, all right, I need to find another lane to gain fans, or it's a lot you got to do now.
Yeah, you know, when you see the tide going a certain way, if you're trying to keep surfing, you need to paddle your surfboard over to where the waves is going. Right. And folks be trying to stay in the shallow end, thinking like, no, the wave's gonna come back over here, and it's like, no, it might not. You might need to swim over there, or it will, right? Or it will come back, but it's gonna be so long that you ain't gonna want to surf by the time it do come back around. So,
or they done made a new type of surfboard and your shit don't work.
Like Snap music might come back, but it might be some years for Snap music come back. It might be like 5 more years for Snap music come back. So you gonna wait 5 years for Snap music, or what you gonna do?
Right, exactly. No, yeah, it just depends on the season. It just depends on the season and what it calls for. Man, I was about to go somewhere. You lucky you distracted me. I was gonna go somewhere. Ooh wee. But
with that lighter,
what happened?
he distracted you with that lighter.
No. The question, my ADHD be kicking in, and I was finna jump on one topic, and then I saw a squirrel, and then I went over there, and then when I came back, I forgot what I was finna jump on. But no, you bring up a lot of key points and important factors, just as far as how to move. You don't have to be, and I don't mean to say this, but because there's so many options and ways to do things, you don't have to be a dope MC. Because if you do really good Instagram, then you know, like as long as people like Blueface is like successful, and I think I actually heard a verse where I was like, hey, that wasn't too bad. Like I have such a low expectation for dude. When I heard something that was decent, I was like, oh wow.
Right.
I'm actually a fan of Blueface.
Oh, see, exactly, and
I like Blueface.
And see, I'm not going to. Everybody has something dope about them that somebody else is going to be attracted to or gravitate to. And it's just for us to give people the room and space to be that so we can all experience and learn and grow from one another. But, you know, everybody get on the whole, they can't do this or not supposed to do this. And I just heard somebody talking about, it was the Mad Rapper. He said, if somebody could show him the hip hop rule book and let him know what the exact rules were, he would be fine with it. But he said, there are no rules. We make this shit up as we go. And I was like, you know what? That's a really good point. Everybody goes a certain way for a period of time. And then as everybody's mind changes, you know, things change. And we just are water, which is cool because there's a constant evolution. But at the same time, there are certain principles, certain pillars within the structure that we should adhere to. But if we don't have those defined, then, you know, what's the foundation?
But don't it depend on who those minds that are, like you, because you mentioned the minds, but it depends on who those minds are. If those minds are creating what's hot or what's not or whatever. Like you saying, like Blueface. Like I know people who can't stand us to a Blueface verse, but he didn't master whatever it is that he's doing, right? Because he stay on the news. His news is front page, and it's not even news that, you know, is it really hip hop related news? But it falls under hip hop when they put it out.
Exactly, and I could not like something. I could not like something because I don't like it, but when I hear something I like, I'm gonna acknowledge it. I don't like to hate. Like it'll be somebody. Like I used to hate Kobe Bryant until everybody turned their back on him when he had that case, and his performance, his professionalism, the way he turned around in the face of that adversary. I promise you, that made me love that. I love Kobe Bryant now. I used to hate Kobe Bryant, and I love Kobe Bryant. So that is.
Now he was an asshole before that case.
Exactly. But it's my personal testament to where I know, you know, everybody's biased, and I don't like bias. Like if they're good, let them be good. Like if they always say I'll send my mama to jail if she's wrong, just to prove the point of, you know, it's no favoritism. If they're good, they're good. If I respect them, if the respect has been earned, it's earned. I'm not gonna not give you the respect because I don't like the shoes you got on. You know, it just don't.
But that's why we do the podcast. I feel like I always tell people we do it. Like people may not know 4 Eyes, but they may know you, or they may like you because
they better know.
They like your they like your t-shirt. They like something you said. Then they go listen to the music and be like, yo, okay, yo, he actually dope. But people are drawn to what they drawn to, and I'm like you sometimes. If I see a whole bunch of people saying something bad about a person, I'm gonna just jump on the other side just because that person needs somebody on the other side to defend them or not. But I feel what you're saying about the Kobe Bryant thing, because you was like, damn, everybody was talking bad about him at that point.
Yeah, and it didn't like I had my reasons for not liking him, but then I was like, yo, y'all reasons not even valid. Like this ain't, he didn't like let him go to court, man. Jesus, like let it play out.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I remember I was working, I was a manager. Then I got hit with a little somebody tried to blame me for some shit I didn't do. But my motivation was Kobe Bryant. I was like, man, Kobe got through this shit, man. So I was like, just looking up to Kobe, like, man, Kobe had that rate chart. That nigga still wouldn't drop 80 on them fools and shit.
Exactly.
So I was just like, man, I gotta go through this shit and I gotta keep going, man. That's what motivated me for real, like straight up.
And that's why it is so important for us to see each other succeed and get over the hump and not give up. Like when we see each other do it, it naturally motivates and inspires us. It gives us that ingrained belief that we too can do it. If we don't see it, which is why they try and keep it from us, the more we see ourselves in a positive light and doing great things, the more we will do great things, which is why, certain things have happened through our history. Certain things have been dropped off in communities. Certain agencies have been in place to do things to disrupt and upset the balance and the flow of things. Because if it was a level playing field, it'll look like they think we was cheating. If it was a level playing field, they would think we was cheating.
Man, but that man, look, I was reading this book the other day. It's a lady, she wrote a book called American Spy, and they was talking about just the Fred Hampton thing alone.
Yep.
Right?
Just playing like, Dead Prayers album. Yep.
Just the way y'all did him, and his only crime, which wasn't a crime, was he was standing up for his people. Y'all didn't like the way he was standing up for his people. Like, somebody had to do it though. Somebody had to be like, we can't keep letting this happen. And how are you gonna get mad that somebody is wanting to stop those atrocities that are happening to their people? But like you said, we all figured it out. Like you said, they think we was cheating, man, because we good at everything, and we really good at it.
Yeah, absolutely good, and they know it. And we all come from the same greatness. It's just, certain people got more quantities of it. You got higher qualities and quantities of it. But yeah, man. Without going to
no, that's another conversation we'll have.
Without going extra dimensional for the most part. Yeah, we all cut from the same greatness.
I was gonna go and play the intro right quick and come back because people.
We got the new. Oh yeah, because look, hey, shout out to Brooks. Hey Brooks, he could hit him up to make the intro for your podcast.
Yeah, we ain't greedy, man. We gonna share them.
Share them well.
I appreciate it. Absolutely. All
right, we gonna go and play it right quick.
All right, let's get it.
Any views?
Hold on, I think I don't know if I got there you go.
Yeah, okay. Any views expressed are the opinion of the guest. That's not a representation because the programming reflects that PoPolitickin with 4 eyes. It's really no competition. Suffocating with the dope. I be twisting. Real ninjas out in the field. Now we cotton picking. Not to mention our intention to cover topics and many of the subjects. I got more lines than the deli at the Publix with King Pharaoh. PoPolitickin. I'm pistol whipping. Rappers jeopardizing hip-hop position, my opposition, intuition, prediction like writers on The Simpsons. To witness the glimpses from higher up dimensions. My bitches be fighting gremlins like Phoebe Cates. Let me cook, stovetop oven, easy bakes. Hydroponic with them seaweed flakes. Yeah, these rappers started from the bottom, power bottom. TD Jakes, unfollowed. Talking about have you ever been swallowed? Regardless of race, color, or creed, you get Apollo'd. We PoPolitickin, ticking, we straight PoPolitickin, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen to that PoPolitickin, ticking. This for the PoPolitickin, ticking. We straight PoPolitickin, ticking. When it's a great show, you got to listen to that PoPolitickin, ticking.
Yo, sheesh. Hey, look.
Right.
That's a real song right there. Fuck out of here.
Man, I know, right? I was like, we gotta just go. I was thinking about that. So we gonna have to go put all his songs together and put it on a mixtape.
Hey, look, might as well.
TD Jake's line was wild too. Look, I see the picture of TD Jake. Somebody made a meme. That shit said if I was a mechanic and I sent you a picture of TD Jakes, that means your rear end tore up.
I was like, man, I was like, he gonna have pity after us, but I was like, I don't even care. Shit.
Hey, he got a long list of people that he need to duck before he get to y'all. So yeah.
Hey,
yo, facts. But look,
it.
it's a thing. I think everybody got their day, right? We all got these people that are put in these places where, like for example, you got hard-working artists. You're a hard-working artist, in my opinion, but there are some other artists who ain't as hard-working that is in these higher places. And I always feel like they are placed there and they're going to have their day. Right? I seen a video, like I thought TD Jakes was the highest of the highest you can get when it comes to preachers. And the other day I saw a video where they had Tyler Perry lay hands on him and he act like he had the Holy Ghost. And I said, ain't no way.
Yep.
Ain't no way. Tyler Perry
I said,
put his hands on TD Jakes and making him do that.
But I had told him, I said, he thinking about all that money Tyler Perry got. That's why he's shaking like that.
Hey, and once again, don't he make enough money from his regular congregation of the folks that he got coming to the church? He really needs to he need to solicit like billionaires. Like that's really that's what.
And you up there like you act like he a bigger pastor than you, to where he could touch you and make you do all of that. So I always think like people gonna have their day. Like if you have gotten to a position of like that and you probably didn't really earn it, or well, I don't know, because I don't want to talk bad about people like that, but you're gonna have your day where you may be exposed, right? Like me and Paul, we ain't touched the Diddy thing yet, but if you made your thing off of the backs of all these people, and now you looked at as a mogul, but you didn't really do the mogul shit, then there's going to be a day in time where you have to answer to that. And I feel like he going through that right now, where it's like, dude, you got a laundry list of people who are no longer here or in jail or poor, while you still, like, he gave back their masters. You gave back the masters after the masters have been pilfered through already.
Like 30 years later.
Like, how they gonna be happy? Like, oh, we hear your masters back. Okay, y'all done used it for 2K, Madden, all these games and everything. Now you giving it back.
Oh, see, now you that's the band-aid on the bullet wound. See, I'm a real big advocate of tracing everything back to the root. I don't gotta question why he did their publishing like that. If you wanted to kill Pop, publishing is the least of my concerns. I know why he did that. If he has the ability to do these other things, then publishing ain't shit. Right. So then that's where I'm like, you know what? Yeah, homeboy. Yeah, it's.
Hey, I gotta tell you how. I gotta tell y'all this how I can't win, man. This was somebody emailed me about the theme song. They said he referenced Publix. They do have a good deli, but I don't think Publix is in Cali. Like, why that matter, man? Goddamn.
Yeah, I don't. Everything that I say I don't expect everyone to see every TV show or movie that I reference. That's why you're supposed to go look it up. Or now when he has a Publix experience, he'll be like, oh, that nigga 4 hours was right. It's a good ass sandwich. But
I was like, damn, man, I get all the shade, bro. Any piece of shade, I get it.
Nah, man, it's once again, we also in the age of comments where everybody feels like their opinion needs to be heard or said. And I've gotten to the point where I just let people say what they say. I start typing to respond. I type 4 words and I say, what am I doing? I got a life. And then I just start deleting all the words and go on about my business.
For real?
Yeah, Talib spends entirely too much time responding to some of these people.
Yeah, some people do be doing that. But look, I was listening to the other day. I was just looking up some stuff online. I was listening to Legendary Baller, so I just want to give him a shout out.
That's my guy.
Because, man, I thought that was you. I thought it was you in the altar. I thought it was an altar.
Yeah, I thought that was you. That's how y'all together. I was like, oh shit, it ain't.
He be going in, yo.
He a super goon, also from Chicago. We both from the West Side. So, like we also cut from the same cloth but you are not the only person to think that we were the same individual. And it was like they thought I was dressing up on some Humpty Hump shit and turning into him. Because we do have similar patterns, or we
the same
definitely
style
go.
too, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We go wild with the bars. But that's just that Chicago water, man. That's some Lake Michigan faucets, man. We just that's the best way I could describe it, because he a little older than me. I take that back. He a lot older than me, but then the wig make him look a whole lot older than me.
Yeah.
But we both cut from the same Chicago era, and we was raised on the same greatness. So as far as our level of entertainment, well, the impact that we put into our bars, we like. He was doing that before I met him. I was doing it like folks be like, "Oh man, you be writing for him," or "I am him," and it's like,
yeah.
Hey, now they trying to say you look like Cat Williams on here. Look at that.
Oh,
yeah, man.
Somebody thought we had Cat Williams on. They said, "Damn, y'all got Cat Williams on the show."
First I get Snoop Dogg, then I get Wiz Khalifa. I've been getting a lot of Charleston White, and then there's some Cat Williams in there.
Oh, I can see Charleston White too. Damn.
Yeah, that's the wild shit. I was like, Charleston, like how? But because that nigga look crazy to me, but no, I just have to live with it. But nah, man.
Yeah, I can see how y'all. But I can see y'all sound the same. Y'all got the similar style. Y'all got because y'all got entertaining bar. Y'all got, so it's funny, right? Because I'm saying entertaining bars, but that's talent, right? Like I'm entertaining you with some shit that you still got to go and think about, like. Like, because I was just listening to that last album. Now I'm like, yo, he's going in on that joint.
Yeah, that's why I thought that was you, though. I thought that was you for a long time.
Nah, man, and that's wild, because nobody ever thinks he's me, but they always think I'm him. That's the funny part. But no, not at all. And that's why I'm glad that we did hook up and connect, because he's super dope. I really respect his talent, and we got a project on the load that got put on hiatus, but so he could finish his album. But I got projects with so many people that's like in the works. Like, it's just a matter of clearing the dinner table to bring out the food in an orderly manner.
That's what's up.
Yeah, no, that's dope. Yeah, so we gonna get that album one day, you said?
Oh man, y'all gonna get all the albums. Y'all have been consistent supporters of a Virgo, and I greatly appreciate y'all. I'm thankful and forever grateful for y'all's contribution to my storytelling. Like, where would I be without two black brothers?
No, that's a fact, man. That's why we had you on here. Shit, we want everybody to know, like we know who you are, and we might have some guests who don't. We might have some guests who don't. So shit, y'all don't want to miss out on this, because we grew up listening to that. So
man,
I still remember me on that on Luda's first album.
Oh boy,
that was a while ago.
Oh
we talked about that last time, man. We couldn't believe the shit you told us. But I had kind of saw some stuff already about it before we talked, but I still couldn't believe it, man. But I saw something with, didn't Cat Williams bring up some shit about that?
Yeah, man.
He was wilding out on that joint.
Because it's wild, because folks I have always been nah, man, Chris ain't in no Illuminati. 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 Then Cat Williams said, Chris isn't we one of us was in there possibly had to cut the sideburns and join the Illuminati. And I was like, get the fuck out of here.
And they were gonna get $10 million a movie, right?
Hey, I mean,
that's what he said.
I mean, I just started counting the movies. That's all I did. I don't know what he got from him. I know he didn't get $10 million for Crash. I know he didn't get $10 million for Hustle and Flow. So then that's where, for as much as Cat Williams was saying it has relevance and truth to it, is a bunch that is also coming out there like that nigga was just up there saying a bunch of anything. That nigga was saying anything.
Oh yeah. That nigga was
he just did another interview with Willie D. I'm gonna watch that today. He just did another one.
What? A Willie D interview with Cat Williams?
I don't like stuff like that. But they said
what you mean?
Interview Cat Williams before that. You wasn't going to interview Cat Williams before that. But now everybody want to have Cat Williams on.
No. Okay, so hold on. So hold on. So now, in Cat's defense, Cat is going to go on the platforms that he respects, where he knows he could be a real nigga because he's talking to real niggas. It's not necessarily that Willie D ran after Cat like jump on my platform now, but Cat is on a campaign to promote his tour.
Reaching out to people too.
Right. So now he's just going to go on and he's going to empower the people that he knows that he's going to bring all this leverage to their platform.
Right.
So I fuck with Cat on that, and then Willie D a real nigga, so I'm interested. You say he was going at him. I want to see.
I saw. They said he went at him. He told him he be asking the worst interview questions. His question was kind of boring, so I gotta go listen to it. Yeah,
who
at least
who asked bad questions?
He was saying Willie D. Willie D.
Bad
but I would say, like you said with Cat Williams, at least he didn't run on that damn little white girl show. I'm like, why all these artists be running on that little white girl show doing interviews and shit? The girl,
she be dissing them too. She be dissing
so I'm like, at least we gotta quit doing
it's
that.
It's like a little girl. She got a little podcast. Drake was on that joint in the bed with her.
Oh, well, okay, I was just gonna say the chick laying in the bed. Yeah.
So they gotta quit. At least I respect him for not doing that. I respect him for going on Shannon Sharp show and helping Shannon Sharp blow up a little bit more.
Nah, man. Anybody needs to go listen to is Cat Williams' Larry King interview. When Larry King asked him a series of them questions, Cat Williams gave the most intelligent, insightful responses, like they're highly conscious responses and answers to questions, which really let you know his level of intelligence.
Shit, that's why I try to aspire to be Larry King. I'm like, I consider myself the Black Larry King.
So exactly.
I'm gonna try to ask that. You gotta ask the real questions. So I feel
I'm gonna try to be old like him doing this shit. He was old as hell still doing this shit.
Larry King is.
He even took my name. He took my name, bro. He changed his shit to Larry King had a podcast called PoPolitickin with Larry King. And I was like, what the fuck? But I was like, whatever. I ain't gonna trip because it's Larry King. But yeah,
he probably spelled politicking different.
With the G.
I know he put the G on top plan.
Yeah, but I was just like, I was amazed that he came out with that shit. I was like, damn.
I feel like a lot of the stuff that gets put out there is negativity. So that's why, man, we don't ask rappers about crimes and all that kind of stuff because that ain't what we here for. People don't. I know some people care about that, but I think real hip hop purists are not going after your criminal record. Like I seen Marlon Wayans on the Breakfast Club. He was so happy to be interviewed, but the first question they asked him was, did he really cheat on his wife and shit? He like, come on, man. Like I got movies coming out. I got a comedy special coming out. How is that the first question?
Well,
because journalism is dead and everything is like,
clickbait.
Like clickbait, but from a comedy perspective, when you do like, dick and fart jokes or whatever, it's considered lowbrow. It's the lowest level, the lowest vibration of comedy. It's easy. So then that level of journalism or this type of questioning, it's inquire low level. Like we don't really, they don't have a soul, and they're now you know that their marketing, that line of questioning is to market to people who don't have a soul because who are you feeding this to? Who gets off on this type of food? Like this information is not healthy. Somebody else's downfall, demise, all the just
like Ebro tried to do Kodak Black. Ebro tried to do Kodak Black like that. Kodak Black like, yo, I'm leaving. No, he was like, well, leave then. Bro, he ain't talking about no active case that he got going on your platform, my guy. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Not an active case. Why would I talk about an active case on the radio? I'm definitely leaving.
Yeah. I'm leaving, bro. I'm getting out of here. Yeah. Bird. They tried to play Birdman, didn't they? Birdman.
But I think a lot of artists though, they just don't. They gotta get coaching because they don't have no coaching, so they come on the podcast and say everything. And the podcast guest the dude ain't gonna stop you and be
ain't gonna stop you.
Don't say that. He want the listens. He want the clicks, so he gonna let you. Especially if it's like somebody like Vlad and all them. They want you to say everything you want to say. They ain't gonna stop you. So you gotta have somebody on your team like, look, bro, talk about this. Stay away from this. This. They used to have that, but now they got away from the A&Rs and all that stuff and people grooming you.
Right. Well, Cat Williams even said it. That's how he got into it with Wanda. He just won the Emmy. He's only on there to talk about the Atlanta TV show. They already tell him that she said, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not going to talk about this. And as soon as I get on the air, she started talking about all this. She said she wasn't going to talk about him going to jail and all the kids and this, that, and the third. And it's like, yo, that's not journalism. This attack surprise interviewing where you sit somebody down and say, so I heard you had a dildo lodged, and you're like, yo, why is this is the topic? I didn't sign up for this.
I guess my thing is, because I just be researching this, just studying people. So but you do have a part of that journalism, like, because you got Wendy Williams, and that's who Charlamagne came from, and that's basically who academics came from. And Wendy Williams made this shit like 30-year run, talking like this and doing this. So you do have a lane for it, but is that how you want to make it?
Right. So when I grew up, it was pimps rapping. Now it's hoes rapping.
Yeah, 304 rap.
When I grew up, we didn't listen to hoes because pimps was rapping. Now hoes is rapping. So guess what I'm not doing? I'm not listening to hoes because I wasn't raised that way. Nor is it a choice that I look to make at this point in my life. But I have a pretty strong foundation for not listening to hoes.
No, I feel that. I never even looked at it like that too.
I connect the dots. Are you calling Wendy Williams? Hey, time out. Are you calling Wendy Williams a hoe? I need to know that right quick.
I'm saying that level of surprise attack journalism is prostitute-ish.
No, right? Because look, like you said, man. And now I can't even get mad because sometimes when you hit up artists to come on, they want to know what you're going to talk about. Me and Pope be like, man, why they want to ask all that? But now I see they want to see like, yo, you ain't finna be talking about nothing crazy on that joint, right? Like, so I always tell them like, we ain't gonna talk about nothing negative. We ain't talking about we don't even know your criminal history. We don't look it up. So if you got that, we don't care.
That is wild though, because that's almost like you getting in a fight with somebody, but they're saying, all right, now you're not gonna punch me in the face, are you? Like, no, I'm not gonna punch you in the face, but we gonna fight, but I'll just hit you in the chest. As opposed to somebody that could fight, I'm not concerned about where you're gonna swing. I know how to fight.
That's a fact. But look,
hey, when I get on there, don't talk about Luda, don't talk about MF Doom, don't talk about no, it's whatever.
Yeah, I want to ask you about MF Doom too, because I saw that song you had about the Notebook.
Oh yeah. So when MF Doom got trapped out of the country after he did a European tour in like I'm gonna mess the year up, might have been 2012, 2011, something like that. He couldn't pay rent on all of his stuff here. So he had his guy or his business partner at the time, dude named Egon, he had him handling business for him in the States, in which Doom's main priority was to get all of the belongings and possessions out of the studio if they were going to foreclose on it because of, late rent or whatever. The communication between them two, which is available, documentation and email, it shows Doom's concern and this guy Egon expressing how he was going to help and assist him in getting his stuff back. Somehow in the process, this guy Egon ended up taking possession of all of Doom's stuff and then holding it like hostage, if you will, knowing that Doom was trapped outside of the country and couldn't get back in the U.S. Then in Doom's passing, now he's doing extra stuff with all of Doom's belongings, in particular 31 rap notebooks, which he wants to put in a museum or do something on some Indiana Jones shit. And it's like, nah, stop tomb raiding and excavating these native burial grounds. Stop being a colonizer. Give it back to the family where it belongs and let them do what they want to do with it. Right. But dude is really standing on this. Oh no, I gotta go double back to read what his actual reason or logic is for doing it. But from the emails that I read and the people that I've talked to, Doom's position had always been to get possession of all his belongings from the studio. And yeah, now it's 31 notebooks that his widow Jasmine does not have. So,
we
what was y'all relationship?
I was on MF Doom's Food album. I'm on one of his most like critically acclaimed albums. Me and my homegirl Star, she's on the album as Angelica, but through me and her relationship, and then Doom's tour DJ, Morgan Garcia, he was my studio engineer and roommate at the time. So I met Doom through Star and continued to build a relationship with Doom through Morgan. So, and I'm an artist who would be pissed off if a nigga had my notebooks and wasn't giving them back to my mama, because Claudine deserved everything, all these hard drives, everything. It go to Claudine first, like that's first and foremost. Can't nobody, it can't take nothing nowhere. So just even in that regard, it just pulled my heartstrings and touched me in a way that made it to where I needed to speak out or involve myself as to where before I was not involved.
So this person think that stuff is his now?
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, you talking about
and with the way
you talking about the female rapper Star with like 2 H's in her name?
Yep, yeah. Me and her.
Yeah. She dope.
She's super dope. We're on a song called Guinness on the Food album. And yeah, like it's like, man.
There's a lot of layers to this shit, man.
Yeah, it's we have to come together, show support, and show our unity. And that's why they be picking us apart, is because we are apart. If we was together, they wouldn't come at us like that. They wouldn't do this type of shit. So we got to unify and show some type of solidarity if we really want to have the presence and make the impact moving forward for the next 50 years. We already seen what the past 50 years of hip hop was. What's the next 50 years going to be?
Right.
We get to decide.
And I think the next 50 years is gonna be. I think it's gonna be good. I know. I mean, even with the current way it is, because like right now, I was just thinking like, Game just dropped another album with Big Hit or whatever, but
with Hit Boy,
that joint is actually pretty nice. So I'm like,
you liked it?
You know what? Yeah, I like it. It's only like 9 songs, but I was like, we looking forward. We got some Four Eyes music coming. We got the new Ye. We got the new Vultures album supposed to be coming soon. So I'm like,
I already heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too, but I feel like it's gonna be more like mastered and sounding a little better.
Okay.
See, that's cute. I appreciate that. That's really nice. See, you just stopped
saying, we got shit coming.
No, right. You just stopped on music though, and the state of hip hop needs to be addressed with these streaming numbers. How these marks saw that folks was independently taking control of the music industry and reshaped the music industry to now we don't know how much one stream costs, but we know that somebody gets 0.00003 cents off the stream. So things like that in regards to moving forward with hip hop, as far as just having more say-so, more control, more just more presence and the ability to impact our communities on not just a surface level, but like a schooling level, an educational, financial educational level. Like it's levels that still need to be implemented throughout hip hop that I feel that we should have been doing and can do because of the amount of money that we generate annually.
No, I agree. I agree with that, because shit like that. But that's in all facets, right? Like we could do that with movies, with actors, with
absolutely,
definitely with athletes.
Absolutely.
We were just having a discussion the other day. Like those other people, they really only good at quarterback and offensive line. But see, look, and the black and we are starting to become very good quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at like CJ Stroud, well, we got a couple of them out there. Even Geno Smith starting to, I feel like
I didn't mean to cut you off, but quarterbacks never had to be athletic before. It was always perceived that because niggas wasn't intelligent that they couldn't lead a team. But now we seeing when you give just give us a chance to show how intelligent we are. You see that intelligence implemented on the field attached to that athleticism. So once
It's
again,
crazy when you got
if
that
you
Lamar
level out,
Jackson.
yep. Oh man,
Man.
goon, super goon. You know,
You on mute, Poe?
I'm muted.
No, Poe is. He trying to
No,
talk,
I
but
I was saying, even shit, we had Randall Cunningham and Warren Moon. They slept. They never mentioned Warren Moon. He one of the best arms ever in football.
Yeah,
They don't never mention Warren Moon or Randall Cunningham or McNabb. We had McNabb, and that was a beast.
I always want to say they cut down Vic in his prime, but
Vic,
you know when
hey, look, he was
gonna
bring y'all a chip. He was gonna bring y'all a chip if they didn't
tear
him up.
They didn't want that. That's why you understand. They didn't want that.
I'm still mad about Charlie Ward. I think Charlie Ward should have got a shot. They didn't give him a shot.
No, because they weren't doing that Kyler Murray shit back then. Charlie Ward was too little.
Yep.
I remember. That's why he said, "I'm going to go play basketball."
But shit, he was balling at Florida State. He wasn't too little at Florida State.
I mean, yeah, but to be drafted, he wasn't going to be drafted out of Florida State for football. Wait, didn't he win like the Heisman though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't want to get hit then. That nigga said, you know what? I'm cool. I'll just go do this and make the money. I don't want to do that. Hell yeah.
No, he could have got drafted because he won that Heisman, but like you said, shit, you got to make a decision in your life. What do I want to do? He probably made more money playing basketball anyway, where they be doing them in the NFL.
No, I heard football players make way more money than basketball niggas.
Hey, but speaking of
no, I think basketball giving you like 35. Yeah, basketball guaranteed. Football ain't guaranteed because they know you can get hurt tomorrow.
But I was gonna say, speaking of decisions in your life, why y'all think Colin Kaepernick didn't go to the it's called UFL now, but like the Rock League or the USFL? I thought that would have been a good move for him.
He ain't trying to diminish it, man, because he would diminish his fight. Like my thing is this: if you fighting hard like that, and then that's like somebody like you fighting against something, and then something else come out as an alternative, and you just do it. Now you just go with the alternative. All these people that's looking up to you to fight is not going to be happy if you decide to just play in some low level. Not to say those are. I mean, I don't want to do this to leave, but if you playing at some, it's like you settling.
But
right?
nobody,
like,
but he ain't playing. I think it's better than not playing.
What you think?
I think it's obviously not about football then.
That's a fact.
I know, right?
Because if I want to play football, I would play football. I'll let you know, like nigga, I want to rap, so I'm gonna rap. It don't matter that you don't have enough money. It don't matter that the label and whatever. If I want to rap, if I want to be with the producer, if I want to perform, whatever, a person will let you know. It's only so long you can delay it or bullshit it to where it's like, nah, all right, I'm gonna go, because you know it's more of a political statement or a stance or something, because now it's whatever his name represents and blah blah blah. But if it was just about him wanting to play fair football, then he would go where he could play fair football.
Yeah, it's already it's a couple of quarterbacks that made it from that league to the NFL.
Yeah, no,
but look, and you got to think about this, nigga. They ain't fuck with you, man. Joe Flacco out there throwing like 400 yards a game. He like 38, 37.
We don't know the contract that he signed when he got that settlement to where he can't go play football nowhere else.
True,
maybe. Yep.
True. Because like you said, if you really want to play, bro, you had a lot of opportunities to play.
You go to CFL.
Yes, and he can go to CFL or why he don't want to go to no other league. Yeah.
Yeah, like he mentioned, he said I really don't think he want to play. That's true. He ain't trying to play no football right now.
Nah, he don't.
Look, T.O. will come back if you let him. T.O.
see, that's the thing. Everybody want to compete on the biggest stage. And they'll wait to compete on the biggest stage. Now, it's folks that will go compete on any stage to prove that they can get on that big stage. But then there's folks that be like, no, I played on that big stage before. I ain't playing on no other stage until it's that big stage. And I'm going to sit right here until you put me on that big stage.
And they try to diminish your talent. They're going to try to diminish your talent. Oh, you nice there, but or would you be nice if you was in the NFL? Can you do that to rap? Like, go ahead, Paul.
I was just saying, that just remind me of like how, like, say in basketball, Russell Westbrook, he saw Harden come in. He was like, you know what? put me on the bench. I do better on the bench. Like you gotta know how to fit in. Like you can't just be like, oh, I always want to be starter, because then you making less opportunities for yourself.
Hey, Russell Westbrook should have learned by now to take himself out of the game, because he's fought to be in the game for so long, and niggas have bashed him for it, to where for him to make this decision, it like that was the whole Laker argument, which is why because if he'd have just played the bench at the Lakers, then he but
that's why he was mad at the Lakers.
But I'm saying it paid off for him now. They got like a 6-7 game win streak.
Nah, they balling now.
But see, no, my brother just said he has respect for James Harden. He'll play behind James Harden. He ain't gonna play behind no Austin Reeves or whoever else they had at the time. He said, no. He said, no, these niggas, no, I need to start. Right. He said, no, I need to start. But Harden, all right, that's fair.
I feel like the little sports people real quick. But what y'all think about the Lakers? They said they won the damn play in. They ain't did shit since the play in. They won like 3 out of 9 since the play in. Like
they in a weird spot because
the league is rigged.
The leader is 40 years old.
All sports is rigged. Let's just stop playing. All sports is rigged. These are the Emperor's games. These are the Emperor's games. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. And if you think that we're not under the rule of Rome, if you think that they didn't go and hide and then still do it as like nigga, these are the Emperor's games. It's all set up. It ain't never that much money on the table without them knowing the outcome. Vince McMahon always knows who's finna walk away with the WWF championship at the end of the day. He never plans a WrestleMania and does not know who is finna be the world champion at the end of the night. He don't do it. So guess what? The NFL don't do it. The baseball don't do it. Hockey don't do it. Nobody does it. It's all boxing is the most because it's individual sport, so it's easier to go down from a phantom punch. But yeah, boxing been rigged. But folks don't think that big sports is rigged because it's more players involved. It's like, no, you got to understand. It's all structured. It's all scripted. I didn't think the real world was scripted. I didn't think reality TV was scripted. And guess what I found out? It's scripted. So guess what?
I used to believe that shit, boy. When I be like, damn, that's a cold life they're going through. But that shit was already it was given to them by the writers of the show. But
all of them shows be saying.
I'm starting to believe that sports thing though. Like I used to be. Yeah, I'm believing that shit is real.
Hey, especially when you start betting, you believe that shit, huh? You see how them bets The bets let you know that shit real.
Yo, I had one joint where I needed the Bucks to beat the Jazz. The Jazz beat them niggas by 50 points. Ain't no way.
Yep, my brother say that shit every day. He said he needed the Bucks or something to beat the Jags or something. He lost by 50.
Niggas got washed by the Jazz beat them by like 30-something, 40 points, bro. And I'm like, yo,
how that happened? Come on.
How did that happen? Exactly. What is?
Because they know, like, yo, we got 100,000 people that need the Bucks
that have already exactly.
Call the Bucks. We finna get y'all. We gonna give y'all $1 million real quick to drop. We gonna give y'all something to drop this game because if y'all don't, we finna lose $20 million.
Hey man, Bruce Willis and Damon Wayans did a movie called Last Boy Scout, in which Billy Blanks, the nigga who invented Tybo fitness tapes, blows his brains out on the football field. Yep, he blows his brains out on the football field.
He needed that joint. He tried to shoot niggas to get to the touchdown.
Yep, that's how bad he needed the touchdown because he was under pressure.
He had money on it.
He was under pressure.
And I didn't know that watching that as a kid.
Yep, it's all stuff I learned after the fact. But that man logged out. He said,
I'm that gun out, huh? He said,
"It ain't life for a bitch." After he shot his way to the touchdown because he scored the touchdown. I don't know if it. I guess there was a flag on the play if you pull out you can't shoot niggas on the field. That's definitely a flag on.
Oh
the
yeah,
play.
that wasn't gonna be a real touchdown. That wasn't gonna be a real touchdown.
That's definitely a flag on.
He scored, but that shit was coming back. That's a fact.
But the whole movie is about sports gambling. The entire movie is about sports gambling.
I gotta rewatch it now that I'm older.
Yeah, me too.
Really good movie. Watch it now and realize that movie's from 95, 94, 96,
Yeah,
shit like
94, 95.
Oh,
but look, back real quick while we on sports. Back to Vic. Vic got played. Vic was a victim of the stuff that we speak of because they wasn't ready for that, and he was out there. He was out there about to change the game for black quarterbacks. Like the way he was playing, they because he had the arm. He had the best arm in the league, and he was the fastest quarterback.
And he was left-handed.
Faster than the receivers, faster than the running backs. He was faster than everybody. And it was like the way he fell was like, come on, bro. Like you wouldn't even trip if that was a different color person that was funding, because all kind of people fund illicit and illegal activities. Do they go down for it? No.
Yeah, but see, if you understand that this country publicly lynches black people like every month or so just to kind of keep the tradition going, you know, then you see
what's going
that, you know, yeah, Jonathan Majors is the new nigga. We lynching him. That nigga's going to jail for a misdemeanor. Never heard of that before. This nigga ran away from the problem, and still the problem chased him. Right? And yeah, it's like, nigga, I don't like these are new things to me.
Hey, I was watching the news and I saw the commercial and I was like, oh, that shit was a misdemeanor? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, damn, they doing all that for a misdemeanor?
Yeah, this nigga lost his whole franchise with Marvel over a misdemeanor. That lets you know they don't want niggas to get too high. They put niggas high enough just so you can see them, and then they tear them down in front of you. So that the other niggas, so the other niggas will be scared. Make sure you don't get out of line.
So the misdemeanor is not even jail time, correct?
Nah, nigga, you don't.
It's like $100 fine.
So they get. I'm saying he lost his Marvel deal over that shit, bro.
Well, the broad that shitted in Johnny Depp's bed didn't lose her job.
Ain't she get charged no misdemeanor for doing that?
Man, she did a bunch of shit to Johnny Depp, and she didn't lose her job. As much as they didn't like working with her, she didn't lose it.
Right.
Wow.
Because she's still in the new joint that ain't came out yet. That they making.
Hey,
right.
I was like, he kind of slow though, because I saw that post he was talking about Megan Good. He was like, she held me down like Coretta. I was like, and then you saw he was telling the white girl he wanted the white girl to act like Michelle Coretta too. Oh, this fool ain't got no sense.
Hey, once again, he went to Yale.
Yeah, he ain't got no sense.
I mean, it's just certain shit to where it's like, I give everybody the room that they need to be who they are. That nigga went to Yale theatrical school, so whatever. However he need to act and be,
he good at it. Shit. But look, like I said, man, it's always honor for us to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we to us, you big time. To us on here, you big time. So we appreciate you stopping through. Whenever a project drop, you want to come bless us with it, we always here for you. That's a fact. We got a short list of people like that, so you on that list.
Hey, thank you, brother. I promise I got y'all on my list when I make this run to let everybody know y'all one of the first people I'm calling to come stop through. Make sure y'all got all of the file links to download. Y'all got all the versions of all the good stuff. I really appreciate y'all support, brother.
That's a fact, man. Thank you for. Hey, let everybody know how they can find you, how they can find the music, and how they can follow the movement.
Oh man, God is absolutely amazing. If you want to get FOIs, the advocate of prescription eyewear and the ambassador of everything awesome, please just go to any search engine and type the number 4-IZE. Instagram, that's how I do most of my communication and posting. 4 Eyes Rap, and then Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. God is amazing. Just put that 4IZE in there, and I promise you a plethora, a multitude, a cornucopia of things will come up, from interviews to videos to jingles and songs. It's all out there. It's all out there.
And if y'all want y'all jingles, y'all want the best jingles, he doing them now. Y'all don't need them other apps. Hit them up.
Absolutely. I'm talking about, that's the problem about the robot. The robot ain't gonna, at McDonald's, it ain't gonna pull the mouse out the coffee cup when it pour the coffee in. It's still gonna serve it to you. So it's important to have human consideration, human love on board. It goes a long way.
That's a fact. So we out of here. Po, you got anything before we go?
Nah, man, we out till next time.
Yep, that was it. God is great.
Shout out 4 Eyes, yo. Let's get it. We out.